All right, boys, test drive. It's been another 3 months. Season 3 comes out today. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate watchers for this. Okay, I know, last time we really got involved with this game, I do want to see the game do well. And, for people that are wondering, oh, okay, new season, what's new? I haven't looked into it. I'm going to give you the rundown real quick. And, last we left off, we were called a racist, and, we were attacked by a certain someone's community. They were trying to come into our Discord and start shit. And that's, that was the last taste I had of Test Drive. If you look here, I really haven't played since October. I got that, I don't even know, whatever mask that was at the end of October. And I tried the PS5 update, which made the game look worse. Found out they lied about the graphical options, and that was the last. I did not play Ibiza. I did not even reinstall the game, and there's a lot of things I want to go over. Now, I do find it funny that Alex7 is now the community manager. I don't find it funny. Good for him, right? I mean, if KT has been really shady with giving us info. He's been giving us info, pretty much hyping it up, lying to us, and then we find out what's really in the game, and it's not true. It makes sense why he was so mad about me calling him out, because he was trying to get in with KT Racing. It's like, okay, don't call somebody a racist, and don't try to tell other content creators how to manage their channel and what they can and can't do, and what comments to delete. Get out of here, whatever. You're doing this for your resume, great, awesome. And it's funny because at the beginning of the game and when season 1 was out and when they would do patches, we didn't get patch notes. We got they were like, oh, we did 120 things, and then they listed 7. And I have tons of videos where I was like, we need patch notes. We need to see line by line, break down everything you did to the game, because nothing was improving. And it's funny because one of his response to that was, oh, it's not going to change anything. Making detailed patch notes isn't going to do anything. Nobody's going to read it. And now would you look at that? He's making these big, long posts as a community manager, going over all the patch notes. Funny how, I'm crazy for wanting patch notes. All of a sudden, here we are. Just some things are funny. But anyway, not to be, super negative. We're not going to talk bad about the game, because if you're looking to get back into it, season 3's not it. I'm going to go over why right now. But majority here, they're doing an 8-hour maintenance. I don't know why they're doing an 8-hour maintenance to literally add some missions. We're going to go over that. There's some new features. I think a lot of people are thinking solo mode is offline mode, and they're just, it's not offline mode. A lot of people are excited. You still have a lot of these people that are dick riding the game, and they think that because you can now pause the game and go into the options and change the AI difficulty, that this is cyberpunk. They're turning it around like cyberpunk. This is a No Man's Sky situation. No. Seeing a lot of these people, oh, they're going in the right direction because they added a pause button in a solo mode. They haven't fixed any other issue. I could go on a rant. It's crazy that literally a pause option is getting these people excited. There's a lot of fucked up things that they're doing with this season. They're completely getting rid of the clan wars. It looks like the casino is still coming next season, but if you didn't see, they're adding 3 cars. These 3 cars are the DeLorean, the LaFerrari Aperta, and the Aston Martin Valor, which a lot of people are looking forward to, but this is a ranked reward. I took down some notes. Let's just go over it all here, okay? There's going to be an 8-hour maintenance. And I guarantee you it will be longer, because it always has been with the history of any test drive update. I just want to say this game's been out for a little over 6 months. A little over 6 months. And it still cannot keep its player count. It still hasn't beat its all-time peak. There's a ton of people still having issues. I had a few people join the Discord and say, oh, I just bought the game, or I downloaded the game again after 3 months. and I got in and I just got hit with server error, race error, can't connect. They were stuck at the loading screen. Like 6 months and you still have server issues. And the crazy thing is, in this, we're going to go over it. They're not doing any optimization for this season. They're not doing any server fixes. It's bad. Anyway, so 8-hour maintenance, it's going to be longer. Maybe they'll go home again and come back and maybe get it up tomorrow. We'll see. They're doing these car delivery missions. Here's the thing. There's going to be over 30 of these missions across Hong Kong and Ibiza. Here's the catch. You're thinking, okay, great, season 3, new content. We'll get in there. I can take my time. I can go, okay, here's the first one. I'll go to the second one, third one, go through, do all 30. No. Here it is right here. You can find a total of 3 missions at a time on Hong Kong Island and 2 missions at a time on Ibiza with different rotation times. You can't just get in there and go around and do all the car delivery missions. They are time gated. I don't know what the rotation's going to be. I don't know how long. I don't know if it's going to be 3 a day, 3 a week. I don't know if they're going to stretch out these 30 missions throughout the whole season, through the whole 3 months. But I think a lot of people are looking for, okay, great, this is content. I can get in there. I can do all 30 missions. I can do these new GPS routes. Typical test drive, 3 at a time, 2 on Ibiza. It's absolutely crazy that they hyped up bringing back test drive features, and then they gate it behind you can only do 3 at a time. That is absolutely asinine. I don't know why they continue to make these horrible decisions. It's just wild. Just dump all 30 missions on the map and let people play the game. Why would you gate it? It's so crazy. I wanted this game to do well, but it's just not. It's not ever going to do. It's just not. It's never going to be better. It's just not. So that's mainly the biggest takeaway from that. They got the navigation mode, which is like they show you a route, and it's like, figure out the best route to go do this, and there you go. This doesn't say it's gated, so these will be, you can go in and do all 25 of these, no problem. Which I feel like more people are going to be enjoying the car delivery missions, because this is just find your own path. The car delivery missions actually have like a story behind it, like a little bit of dialogue. So they're bringing solo mode. You can now pick solo or multiplayer. And if it's a ranked race, you can pick solo or ranked, which a lot of the people still playing the game are still having issues with the AI. They can't beat the AI. I don't know how you've been playing this game for 6 months straight. You still can't beat the AI. It's kind of crazy. Now that this is a feature, multiplayer is going to be even more dead. Ranked is going to be even more dead, because the people playing the game just want to play by themselves against AI. So now they can do that. There's different AI levels: novice, amateur, intermediate, experienced, expert. They were saying you got to do intermediate to get like the same rewards as before. So I guess for people that can actually beat the AI on expert, you get an extra 20% versus what we were getting before. Everybody's excited about this. I don't know how. I guess if you're just that bad at the game and you can't beat the AI and you just want to play against AI, I guess this skips the multiplayer countdown, which I guess is a good thing, but nobody's playing multiplayer anyway. I mean, in the 140 hours we played, we only ever saw somebody jump into a race maybe 5 times. So this is just going to hurt the multiplayer in the game even more. So it's just really going to be dead now. But I mean, nobody plays the game. They were trying to say, there was an article that came out maybe within a month ago. They were trying to say they have 100,000 people playing on console, and that, the PC number, the majority of their players are on console. There's no way. There's no way you have 100,000 people playing. They're trying to pump the numbers. I mean, this game sticks around 200 to 300 people a day on PC. And console, I mean, I played on PS5. Like, there was never anybody in the fucking lobbies, never anybody joining races. If you had 100,000 people, even if they weren't all playing at the same time, but you had 100,000 people, you'd find people, no problem. But that's not the case. Let's talk about the cars here. Okay, so 3 new cars, which 3 cars in 3 months. I get their level of detail with the windows, the blinkers, interior, stuff like that. It's a little bit more. But I mean, nobody asked for this car in test drive. Nobody cares about this thing. Absolutely nobody cares. Now, here's the thing. While we're talking about cars, I think it's shitty that if you missed out on a previous Solar Pass, like, Season 2 is now done. If you did not grind the Solar Pass, you will never get the Lamborghini Diablo. You will never get it. It is gone. There is no way to get it back. Just like the Audi e-tron GT. That was Season 1. Guess what? If you didn't grind the Solar Pass, it's gone. You can't buy it. You can't get it in-game. It is gone. And they've said nothing about bringing these Solar Pass cars back, which is kind of shitty because 2 of these cars that they're hyping up for Season 3 are Solar Pass. Now, they're upgrading the Solar Pass from level 25 to 50. In Season 2, they made the Solar Pass a lot grindier. It took a lot longer to hit level 25. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to get to level 50. It is going to be way too much of a grind. Way too much. Now, we'll see when we get in there, but I guarantee you it's going to be a lot. Okay, so LaFerrari and a DMC-12, right? And then the car everybody is looking forward to, the Aston Martin Velour, is a ranked reward. You want this car? They're okay, this is Season 3 car. They hyped it up. No, you can't drive this car in Season 3. You cannot. You have to cheese the ranked leaderboards, the ranked races again. You have to find a group on that's not crossplay. It's on your same platform, on your same, like vicinity. Like, you know what I mean? It's region locked. So you have to find somebody and farm it and farm it and farm it and cheese it to get this. We are 6 months into launch. They know that their ranked system does not work, and they are still continuing to give ranked rewards. They should completely remove these ranked rewards or ranked seasons until they fix the multiplayer. But instead, the only car that everybody was looking forward to is locked behind ranked. And you cannot drive it this season. If you cheese the ranked system, you can use this car in mid-June when the season ends. Maybe it goes to July. I don't know what their timeline is. You will not be able to drive this car. And then the people that just don't care to grind it because it's broken and they don't have people to grind it with, you will have to wait until September to buy this car. So they're hyping up these 3 cars. These 2, whatever you get for grinding for 50 hours. But the one everybody wants, you cannot get. Most people will not be driving this car for another 6 months. That is fucked up. They should not be doing this. They should pull back ranked. A lot of people are in the comments complaining and bitching about it, as they should, because that's fucked up. You know? Like, you can't be like, oh, look, we're adding this car to the game like no other game has this car. And then be like, oh, but you can't drive it. What's the point? You can get the Batista now because that was Season 1. We're on Season 3, 6 months ago. So there's that. And it's just, man, this Solar Pass is going to be free. The next one, if you bought, Gold Edition, you'll be able to redeem that. Same old shit rewards that nobody cares about. There's some overalls, pants. We're going to talk about these customizable license plates that are an absolute lie, but oh my God. So they've been going around saying customizable license plates. Alex has been making all these posts. Customizable license plates are coming. And then if you looked at the very tiny part of one of his posts, you cannot change the text. So these are not customizable license plates. These are just license plates. They're trying to hype it up. Nobody even cares about the license plates. These are predetermined license plates. That's all it is. All it is, right? And if you saw in the Season 3 trailer, they had I don't even know, 2 custom text on there. You cannot change the text. They are not customizable. They are just, we added license plates to the game. So they're trying to sell you on this, and it's not even a thing you can do. It's a shame. It really is. Just say we added license plates that you can add to your car. Don't say we add license plate customization. It's all over the place. Like, you can look back through posts throughout the week. It's an absolute lie. And then they added, sharps and streets. Look at these ugly ass wheels. Who the fuck is gonna put that on their Ferrari? Those are ugly. Ronal, more like anal. It's fucking stupid. They like, these wheels are so bad. What is Ronal? Never heard of them. This is like Pimp My Ride shit that like nobody's gonna use. It's so bad. It's so bad. Here's a showcase of these customizable license plates. Looks like if you go to Workshop Cosmetic, there's license plate. You can have what it says on their Solar Crown, Ibiza, Celine Agency, HKI, Life is a Race, Test Drive. So it looks like there's maybe 12 options here. Okay? You can't put your own text. You can't put what you want on there. There's no point. Who's going to put Ibiza on their fucking license plate? That's so gay. That's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? That's just, man. So they go over, they're disabling the anti-cheat because it's not working. People can't even load the game. Blah, blah, blah. That's another topic. Getting rid of like more friction when you wall ride so you can't cheese the game. Other improvements. None of these are worthwhile at all. Right? And they talk about the future here, new dev diary. This is what I want to go over. Okay? We're not going to see optimization, visual, server improvements for another 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months. This game has so many issues, and we are not going to get anything for 6 to 9. Let that sink in. The game's already been out for a little over 6 months. The biggest issue is servers. As soon as this patch goes live, people are going to hit server disconnects, server error. They're not going to be log in. They're going to get race disconnects. I guarantee you, even on solo mode, because it's not offline, it's still online on the servers. Just you pick which one you want to do. You're still going to get server errors. I guarantee it. They have said nothing. I've scoured the patch notes. Just, maybe they threw it in somewhere. No mention of server stability, server improvements. I think at one spot, let's see if I can find it. Yes, under network, better stability and performance. You know how many times they've told us that there was going to be better stability and performance and it never improves? They haven't done anything. If they made big changes to the network and the server structure, all that shit, this would have like multiple bullet points to be like, we fixed this. We fixed, we completely fixed the server error where it's a login screen. You will not get a disconnect during a race anymore. All of that stuff. But no. They've done nothing. It's a scam. All right. So look, this is what they're talking about. Okay. Housing. One of the largest features we'll be bringing to the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is housing. We know players want to see this, and we are committed to bringing this feature into tdusc. More details will be provided as we progress through the game's life into year 2. So again, we know they're eventually going to do housing, and they're like, yeah, we'll eventually do it. There's no timeline at all. So if you're waiting for houses, maybe check back in like a year. This is another, oh my God, optimization graphics. Now, if you know, I'm on PS5. The PS5 graphical update made the game look worse. The shadows were horrible. The cars were pixelated, still dropping frames. It was an absolute shit show. It made the game way worse, and it's running in 1080p. Unacceptable, right? We know there are graphical and optimization issues that are within tdusc. Things like this can hinder the experience for players. We would like to confirm to you that in Season 5, what is about to drop today, maybe, if they can, an 8 hours of downtime is fucking wild. All they're doing is adding 5 car delivery missions and 25 GPS missions and a few fixes to like car audio and shit. There's nothing big here. There's nothing big happening. And an 8-hour maintenance for that is wild. Season 5. Keep in mind, this is Season 3. So you got to go 3 months of Season 3, 3 months of Season 4, and then you get into season 5. And are those optimization and server fixes going to be day 1 on season 5, or is it going to be like, oh, it'll be in season 5 at some point? So you're looking at 6 to 9 months for another optimization graphics server fix. Do you know how insane that is? We will have a KT engine major enhancement that will improve the visual experience for players. Let's go over in small detail what to expect. Optimization improvements, rendering improvements, lighting improvements, water surface and ocean floor, shadow management, cock lighting, networking stability. It's too little too late. If you pushed back the Clan Wars, okay, a whole month to give TDU DNA and make the game better, this should have been here right now. This should not be 6 to 9 months from now. This is going to make a lot of people not even re-download the game at all, including me. It's crazy. They don't have their priorities in check. It said somewhere they're still going to bring the casino. I thought they were going to delay all the seasons back, but it looks like Clan Wars is just not going to happen. Maybe they slot it in a few seasons from now, but it looks like season 4 is still bringing the casino. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. Matchmaking PvP experience. We know the matchmaking PvP experience in Test Drive Limited Solar Crown is not optimal, yet they are still pushing a brand new car on rank that nobody's going to get. Nice, nice. We have an idea on how to improve this. This improvement will not be limited to ranked and also improve all areas of the PvP experience in the game. More details about this will come in a future communication. That's the thing. It's been all this time. You still can't be like, we're looking at doing this. We want to add this to the game. It's just with all the future things that everybody's looking forward to. It's just we'll talk about it later. We'll do a dev diary. You'll hear about it next year. See ya. We'll do it though. There's never any substance to these. Online functionality, cross-region and cross-player topics we are currently discussing. And when we are ready, we will communicate our plans on this. Again, when we are ready. It's never going to happen. Just give up, you know? Other missions. We're committed to introducing more TDU2 style missions. Come soon. Coming soon. Come soon. Everything's coming soon all the time. They talk about aging vehicles because people are like, why do we only have 2 Asian cars? We want more. They're like, oh, in year 2, we're not going to be limited Asian cars. We're going to give you more. 3 cars a month ain't it, especially when one is locked to rank. So you really only have 2 cars every 3 months. That's just not. It's not good. It's not good, man. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. It's not looking good, boys. You know, it's just not. A lot of this is just like, look what we did. But like when people get in and realize they can't put text on their license plate, when they realize that literally everybody's excited for this Aston Martin, that it's ranked, and you're never going to get it. And if you are, it's going to be September, 6 months from now. It's just, and they're also going to be mad when you get into these delivery missions that there's 3 on Hong Kong and 2 on Ibiza, and they rotate. It's not going to be like, I highly doubt it's going to be like an hour rotation. Like these are going to be like daily rotations or like weekly rotations. It's not going to be good. So, you know, why hype up you're bringing back these car deliveries and then just let us do all the car deliveries? Why limit it? It just makes no sense. But I mean, outside of that, I could pull up other posts and show you confirming that it's not what it says it is, but there's really no point. I'm not going to be playing again. I still haven't been on Ibiza. I haven't played it. I think it's shitty that like the previous Solar Pass cars are gone forever. They're not in the game unless you unlocked it. A lot of people that are waiting for the game to get better are going to come back and just not have the cars, have no way to get the cars. And it's just a really shitty way to go about, at least with like Motorfest, like they brought the prestige system in. So like, okay, you missed out on these summer cars, you can get them. You know, even if they added them, okay, like how they're doing ranked, okay, 3 months of the season, 3 months after the season, so 6 months, you can get the ranked cars. Why not do that with the Solar Pass cars? Because it's paid and they want to take your money and give you shitty little emotes and outfits that are ridiculous that you're never going to wear. They want to get your money, but they don't realize that they're trying to force you to pay for the solar pass to get the cars, because once the season's done, you can never get these cars again. It's just shitty. Nobody likes a game where there's a limited car list and then like it's so much FOMO and there's no way to get the car. It's just so shitty. It's just a bad system all around. And yeah, I wouldn't come back for season 3, boys. If you haven't seen any of the updates, well, here we go. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.